Alright guys, how's it going? This is Roastum here and welcome back to the Lost Archives, the series where we trawl through the directory of the now defunct WAD archive, looking for the rarest, hardest to find Doom-wads released in the last 30 years. Right guys, if you didn't catch the last episode, I recommend you do so. This was probably the most fun I've had recording an episode for the series because it was basically, we came across the two most exciting discoveries so far. The first one was Doom Skelly's Gauntlet of Focus. This was a really playable map, and it was actually an entry for Vinesauce's 2018 mapping contest to Electric Boogaloo, or Electric Boogaloo. And then following that up, we bumped into the worst WAD of 2007, Solgam 5.wad. And yeah, it made it onto the Caco Awards 2007 list as the worst WAD, or at least the one of the Gamara series being regarded as the worst WAD of 2007. So yeah, like it's going to be pretty hard to top that this time, but we'll keep WAD hunting. And yeah, the beauty of the series is we don't know what we're going to bump into. So with that said, let's keep going, let's keep WAD hunting. Over to the spreadsheets. Alright, so after the madness that was Solgam 5.wad, how are we going to top that? We're going to top that with Meme.wad. I have a lot of faith that this is going to deliver on the title, Meme.wad. And then after that we've got Cool.wad, we've got Destiny.wad, ASV1.wad could be something promising as well. It's looking quite promising. But let's remember that it was looking promising after this WAD, and then we had a massive barren run. So let's see, Meme.wad, what is that going to uncover for us? Let's head over to the mirror. Meme.wad. Nothing, for God's sake. Okay, typing in .wad usually causes issues. There we go, Meme.wad, 12 megs. Oh god, is this deathmatch? Deja Vu it's called. Alright, one co-op spawn, no deathmatch spawns. I don't think it's a deathmatch map, so engines, it's a Z-Doom map, P-Wad. Let's go. Dev 2 kind of throws up some warning signs, but let's see what we come across by googling this. Not getting anything here. Let's maybe expand the search. Meme.wad. Come on, just give me the name of the WAD. Meme.wad. It doesn't have dot in it. Well, I'm going to get nothing from Doom World. Okay, hang on guys. I'm going to hop on over to id Games to see if we can get a match. Right, id Games doesn't give me anything. The file name should also be Meme.wad. What if we make it the title, Meme? I mean, it's going to give us too much stuff. Memento Mori, obviously, first 4 letters. Right, I'm not getting anything on this one, so what I'm going to do then is I will download the file and see what comes up when I load it with the launcher. So here we go guys, Deja Vu. I had to load this up in the console. Alright, on Jesus my head. Who are you? Where am I? That's scrolling so fast. Damn, you shouldn't be here. I've really messed up this time. Look, the only way is through, but in 10 minutes the whole place is going up. Don't dawdle. Oh well, better get going. Part-time 414. What is this, like a speedrun map or time trial? It's already a bad sign that none of the textures are loading in properly. I also tried this with Zandronum and it's the same result. Let's go through the fire blue portal. I guess it's a platforming map. Got some intense tribal music in the background. Yeah, I'm awful at platforming, so this isn't going to go too well. There is 18 monsters in this map apparently, and 3 secrets. I'm not getting a lot of memes so far. Yeah, this isn't going to go well. Like you're making me do some fine, intricate jumps, which I am just not capable of. I'm going to cheat. I swear I made that one. I swear I made that jump. Alright, I've got to at least make this. Okay, no, this is the easy one. I've got to make this jump at least. I was too early. Well, I mean, it could be our first jump wad of the series. Oh no, that was the closest I came. Alright guys, strap yourselves in. This is going to be the next hour of the video. I'm joking. Oh, like that. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely screwed. I'll give it a few more tries, and if I'm struggling too hard, I'll clip through it just to kind of just see what the content's like and see how this map progresses. Yeah, I'm absolutely bricking this. Yeah, I'm not waiting around. Okay, I still can't get P. I still can't unbind P to be reset map. I don't know how you do that. I've looked all the way through the controls. And it's annoying because that is the last key you need to enter for id clip, so that's so fucking annoying. I've got a time limit of 2 minutes. I did reset the timer by... Now I can't even jump. Yeah, the only meme so far has been my platforming ability. Like, not much else. Like, it just doesn't register the jump when it comes to the second time. Maybe if I stop... No, I can't stop, or else I lose momentum. I tell you what. It won't even let me no-clip through! Come on! It won't even let me no-clip through. Oh no, there we go. I just want to see what's coming up next. And it's just more of this. You know what? Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Meme.wad. And it turned out to be my kryptonite. Jump-wad. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. And let's keep going. Yeah, again, that wasn't much of a meme, so I'm a bit disappointed. Let's move on. Alright, so over to the checklist. And that actually turned out to be quite a remarkable wad, because... not only was it the first platforming / jump map that we played on the series, but it was the 10th wad that we couldn't find on id games, and the 8th wad, that should be green, sorry, the 8th wad that we couldn't verify the mapper for. So now 8 wads that don't have a verified mapper on the series. So there we go, quite a lot of remarkable aspects about that wad, even though I didn't enjoy it one bit. But there we go. Let's move on. Back to the wad hunting. Alright, so although I didn't have a good time with Meme.wad, next up is Cool.wad. It's all in uppercase. This could be anything, to be honest, but let's hope it's another playable wad. It would be the first time that we've ever hit 3 in a row, so yeah, let's go over to the mirror and see what it's all about. Oh my god, so there's actually so many wads just called Cool.wad. There's about 3 of the same name. But I believe it's... No, it's not that one. There's so many. It's this one here, all in caps, and the hash code is matched, so it's going to be this one. Heretic, piss off. Okay, well that's a dud. Let's move on. No heretic on this channel. Not cool at all. Destiny.wad. Again, could be anything. Head over to the mirror and have a look. Destiny. I believe it's that one. Let's see the hash code. Yeah, it is that one right there. Come on, be Doom. It is Doom. Doom 2, map 1 replacement. It's deathmatch. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is happening again. Heretic deathmatch, Heretic deathmatch. God's sake. Oh well, we're hitting another Baron run then. Like, we're hitting all these promising names, but they just aren't like playable single or even co-op maps for Doom. ASV1.wad. Well, it's either another Screamer V1. It's gonna be this one for sure. Another Screamer V1. Zandronum, don't like seeing that. Skull Tag, yeah, but it is for single play, which is interesting. Just a Screamer map, planning on using my scripts for my other wads. Half-Life 2 for the sound, so there's a lot of modding going on with this one. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out, but I'm going to find out more about it first. Right, so here we are in id games. We have found it on id games. Offer is BUU342, Boo342 I guess. It was released at the end of 2012. It's called Another Screamer V1, version 1. I don't know what a Screamer map is, but I've established that this is, I think, a co-op multiplayer WAD, which was only compatible with Skulltag. Skulltag has now since closed, I believe, and it's been incorporated into Zandronum. So, yeah, there's the README. It's a map 1 replacement. May not run with not Skulltag. Yeah, thanks. I believe we've established that. The ratings are pretty terrible, as you can see. 6 votes, 1 star. Book of Evil awaits. I guess that's not even a review. Nice scream. This guy didn't like it either. Quite a detailed critique of that map. 2 out of 5. And someone just said tits. Okay, thanks, Mr. the Joshmon. Right. Okay. Well, I'll have a look at it. I'll probably have to open this with Zandronum again, and yeah, I'll probably not get very. I'll probably not get very far with it, but I'll have a wee look and see what it's all about. Right, here we go, another Screamer V1. The devil is almost upon us. Quick, find the Book of Evil. Yeah, I'm just running this with Jeezy Doom. I'm getting the same errors anyway. As you can see, like, a bunch of stuff isn't loading in. I tried with Zandronum 2 and it was just the same errors. So I've got to find the Book of Evil. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I guess that's what a Screamer map is. Jesus Christ, it's just a jump scare map. I don't know, guys. Do you think that could be a Terry WAD? I'm not going to list it as one, but yeah, I'm sorry if anyone's really averse to jump scares. I should have known that with it being called a Screamer. Yeah, okay, we are like picking up all the scraps in this episode so far. Let's just move on. Right, just one more thing. I had another look at the README and there were a couple of tells, there were a couple of signs that suggested that this wasn't going to be a very good experience. First of all, misc offer info. I did this while bored, and yeah, like, I mean, that just says it all. And then build time a few minutes. I really need to pay more attention to the READMEs beforehand. But then again, it's still worth checking out, even if it's going to be absolute tosh. Anyway, over to the checklist. Alright, so we're over to the checklist again. There's not much to really say here, except that I've listed it as a joke/stupid WAD rather than a horror WAD. There was a jump scare, but it took a few minutes to make, and honestly it was a bit more of a meme map than the one before it was, so yeah, a bit of a waste of time. I have listed it in the engine port category as other because I didn't include Skulltag as a source port because I didn't think I was going to be playing many of them. So there we go. All right, let's keep going. Let's try and find something proper this time. Let's find something playable, for God's sake. Right, so what seemed like a complete skip of a WAD file based on the title has actually turned into quite the rabbit hole, and I'm actually fascinated to find out what this really is, because on the mirror I got really excited, like 30 maps, wow, a megawad, and Googling the file name, I got nothing. Googling SCR Sugoi and Doom, I got nothing. And then I found a little info relating to the word Sugoi. Now I'm going to hit a brick wall here because I know nothing about who or what Sugoi is. But there was a YouTube video about Doom mods based on other games, and I saw the initials SRB2 Sugoi, and that's Sonic Robo Blast 2, so that you'd assume is a total conversion megawad for Doom 2. And interestingly, Supersonic Doom is probably the most established, like, Sonic based total conversion that there is. That one's the more famous one. But I'm finding nothing about SCR Sugoi. However, the engine needed is the Edge engine, and again, I knew nothing about that source port or engine. I go into the front page for it, Enhanced Doom Game Engine, and it is basically a source port / engine for total conversions. So that got me excited as well. What didn't get me so excited was the screenshots on the mirror. It looks like a 5% finished megawad most of the textures completely missing. I actually did boot this up with GZ Doom as well, and like all the maps have 0 monsters, so it's definitely not compatible with your conventional Doom source ports. So I have downloaded Edge and I'm going to give it a try on that. I can't promise anything. It might not work at all. I've copied the iWads in, so hoping for the best. Let's see. Okay, sadly when I hit unpause on the recording my resolution goes to shit, but this is the Edge engine. Let me see if I can fix that. Alright, we fixed it. This is the Edge engine and this is SRB Sugoi Map 1. By the looks of things, it does look like it's supposed to be... What is this? I don't even know what this is. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be some kind of like Sonic conversion. It has the same kind of color palettes going on. It kind of reminds me of the Green Hill Zone. This is a bit of a janky engine, if you don't mind me saying. I can't even jump. Can I like? I maybe should have thought about including jump. There we go. Let's map it to C. Let's do that. Doesn't even work. Hang on, let me map the controls properly. Alright, there we go. Right, so I need caps lock on to run. There we go. Is this another platforming WAD in the same video? Holy crap. It might count because I am... Well, I don't even know. It might not even be playable though. Look at this. Just look at this. I think this is a bit of a dud, sadly. Let's id clev over to... Oh, I like this. I like this. You don't get this in GZ Doom. How about map 9? Will that just crash the whole thing? That might have just crashed the computer. Alright, so I think it's time for a bit of a recap. We've been through a few files so far, and it has honestly been a bit of a train wreck. So Meme.wad is more of a jump-wad than a meme. Cool.wad was unfortunately for Heretic. Destiny was a deathmatch map. ASV, another screamer, was basically a jump scare joke map, shitpost map, to be honest. And then Sugoi was kind of disappointing. It was like an unfinished total conversion megawad that didn't even really work on the source port it was intended for. So bit mixed so far. I'm just really wanting a playable WAD to come out of this. So let's try mud_first_.wad. Let's head over to the mirror first. In the mirror, it's not very big, which is never that promising. What's also not promising is that the iWAD is unknown, but in the maps column, there's no deathmatch spawn, so it seems like it could be a single player map. Map 1 replacement. Let's see if we can find a bit more about it on the interwebs. Wow, so not only have we found it on id Games, but we've also found it on Doom Wiki. That's quite a surprise. So we can already verify the offer. The submission to id Games was actually kind of like a multi-pack, multi-wad pack kind of thing from Dave Swift. Dave Swift is the author. The date, although it says 2005, isn't correct for mud_first.wad. That dates back a lot earlier. If we look at the Doom Wiki article, it dates back to 1994. So we've got an OG community map right here by Mr. Dave Swift. I'll focus on the id Games entry first. We've got a little readme for it. My first full-length feature, epic type challenge, where if you have anyone's god mode, more monsters and demons than you can shape 4 rocket launchers at. Yeah, this is very mid-90s readme vibes coming off here. Like the mapper makes the level sound like it's just like this larger-than-life action-packed adventure. Hidden key, the map's hard, dude. It's a hard map. You'll have to do your best to beat my map. There's a lot going on. This may tax some less than light speed machines. It's so funny to see the mapper like warn you that you need the best system. You need a 486, bro. This is kind of the first of a little mud series. You had like mudtown.wad, then mudville.wad, then mudmanor.wad. There you go. Well, today I guess it's going to be mud_first.wad. You can see a screenshot of the map on the Doom Wiki. Starting area is pretty basic, but remember, it is 1994 we're talking about, so we can't really be that harsh. It's always cool going back to community WADs made 30 years ago. It's been a while actually. And more importantly, it's a playable map. So there we go, it's for Doom, it's for Ultimate Doom. And yeah, I'm gonna boot this up right now and let's play it. Alright everyone, so this is mod first, but the first surprise of this WAD is that it actually could only load with the Doom II iWAD, so that's odd because DoomWiki told me it was for Doom 1, for Ultimate Doom, so I don't know, we're playing it, let's get going. So yeah, don't expect anything too advanced, too sophisticated. This is pretty early community Doom mapping we've got here. Power-ups aplenty, backpack already, barrels all over the place. It's been a while since we played something this vintage, so I don't mind. There we are, we got random zombie man. Thank you for the backpack. Can you give us a BFG now? Okay, we'll get a chain gunner. We have to pistol down a chain gunner. That is a little bit rough, but there's half a door. Big square rooms. So this is basically, oh thanks for the SSG, this is basically part of the larger Meme.wads collection. I can already hear a mastermind. So yeah, it's pretty random, this map. Go. Yeah, we'll let the chain gunner tag team with me for a while. And I think I just heard a cyber demon awaken as well. Hello, all of you. I'm probably just going to make a wee save because this map seems to be super random. There's the mastermind in all her glory. There's a bunch of lost souls. I've seen worse monster placement than this though. Like, for a random WAD from 1994 that I found on WAD Archive, monster placement's not all that bad. I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have let the Archvile wake up like that. I actually could have just shot all those barrels. Oh no, I'm down to 16 health. Yeah, that was definitely my fault. Actually, there were no barrels, so I don't know. Just a tough room. How many of you guys are there? Jesus. Right, I better switch to the chain gun. There's two random stim packs over there, but there's a bunch more. Shit. Yo, this is a pretty tough map for 1994. There we go. There's a med kit coming up. Oh, but I might die before that. Yeah, what's making it harder is the kind of random cyber demon. Well, patrolling. This is one of the toughest maps I've ever played from this year. The key challenge is that the mapper's not throwing tons of power-ups and weapons at you right from the beginning. Like, all Dave Swift's given me is an SSG and a chain gun, and this cyber demon is about to encroach on me, so pick your poison, because now it's going to be the goddamn... Oh my god, I'm probably dead. I have better chance with the... I have better chances with the cyber demon. Oh, I can run back out. That's actually cool. There you go. MP. I guess that's something to do with the mud project, I guess. Mud project? The mud maps? They've got a bit of a sort of tricks and traps style room, sort of. But then again, this might have been made before Doom 2, so not too sure. Oh, there's our random BFG, thank you. Yeah, I will... Oh, there's another BFG right there. Right, now we're getting all the random stuff that we need. It's been a fun map so far. Right, I'll let that Baron be the shield. That Baron just doesn't even give a fuck. What the hell? Oh, thanks, Baron. But I'll just pick these 3 more BFGs for me though. There we go. Yeah, that partial invis is... Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Hang on, I might not be dead. Oh no, I should have got cover. That's shit. Alright. Oh, I made my quick save ages ago, for fuck's sake. I want to beat this map, I quite enjoy it. Right, so there's that archvile. Yeah, blowing the barrels up didn't really do anything. And I'm screwed. Okay, yeah, that's pretty typical of me, fearing worse the second time round, even though I beat that fight the first time. That's very normal. Oh, God's sake, there's 2 places you can hide. Like, what an unnecessary death. I don't mind dying, but I do mind when it's completely avoidable. Get in the fucking cover. Right. I've got to actually take care of the... Oh, the archvale did it for me. There we go. Right, so here we go again. Let's blast all the sergeants. Cease this infighting. It's a complete waste of 2 shells. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'll get those stim packs. I don't want to be too obsessed with blowing up that barrel because I could basically just get blown up as well, so don't want that. I better get on my skates. Berserk, this is not a room I've been in before this time around. It's a pretty big map, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell, so many sergeants. Right, I'll switch back to the chain gun. Right, there we go. Back to the SSG. There's a plasma this time. This route gives us a plasma. 1 armor bonus. That's definitely something I've noticed. I mean, most of the very early maps I've played from the community have either been shovelware or in the master levels, and yeah, mappers just tend to give you the same gun again and again for your ammo. Right. Got a lot of different themes going on with these big square rooms. It's a waste. I should save my plasma for... I don't know actually, because it's kind of useless in this kind of environment against the mastermind anyway, so I don't know. Probably just wait till I get the... Yeah, just hold out for the BFG again before I get blasted to death by these hit scanners. There's no health. The problem is, yeah, the mapper's not showering you with health. Oh, there's an invul sphere. Okay. This is honestly like some of the most fun I've had in a 1994 P-Wad. This is really fun. Because it's actually really hard, because the mapper does withhold a lot of health bonuses from you. But now it's got undoubtedly got a bit easier. Finding that invul sphere definitely made the difference. I can probably just... Nah, I'm not going to waste it like that. Let's see if we can get the we can't. Too slow. Alright, yeah, let's just make sure the sergeants are out of our face. If we can get the Cyber Demon out here, then we're laughing. Come on, Cyber Demon. Let's make it into the Tower of Babel fight. If I get hit by any rockets, I'm going to cry. There we go. Alright. Wasn't so hard once I got the Cyber Demon out into the open. But honestly, like, good for 19... I know I'm always qualifying it, but for 1994, good monster placement and some really fun fights. Some actual thought put into the combat. It's a bit unfair to say that. It's like... I will say it, some actual thought put into the monster placement, because there wasn't much of that with many of the maps you'll find on Maximum Doom. Alright, I'll take care of this Baron. Alright, there's a Hall of Mirrors there right there. We're gonna get that here and there for sure. I've just spotted the map exit. I'm having too much fun, to be honest. I want to... How many secrets are there again? 4? I mean, I do think that the further back you go into community mapping, the harder it is to find secrets because of how random they are. I'm not expecting too much to be different. And playing through the few megawads, community megawads that were released back in this year, and 95, some secrets are basically just behind a random wall texture. So, I mean, look, that needs a red key. You know, that's another issue with mapping back in those days. All right, I like the use of barrel placement though. That's pretty fun, and that was a lot of fun, just wiping them all out with a nice barrel chain reaction. But yeah, like, I am getting force-fed ammo right now. Look at all the ammo. But one thing I do super appreciate about kind of the mid-90s maps, mid-90s WADs, are how non-linear the maps are. And yeah, that's something that I feel it has kind of not disappeared, but it's been a bit more undermined with mappers using the modem, using the modern frameworks for making maps, like, you know, modern formats, UDMF, Ultimate, what's it called, Ultimate Doom Builder, yeah. Kind of modern mapping kind of undermines that that love for just exploring and not knowing what you're going to bump into. Bit too linear sometimes. Alright, I do have a Berserk, but look how much ammo I've got. I've already picked up like 24 BFGs. You know what? I think I've had my fun here. This was good. You're not going to expect really advanced texture work, sector work, or detailing, because really a lot of that is because of the primitive software that mappers were using. I've heard more from David N about this, like having to rely on basically just DOS to make maps as well. Like, not everyone had Windows. Yeah, I'm rambling here. Let's head to the exit, shall we? Oh shit, hang on, I need the red key. We are not leaving this map. I've not even found the key required to leave the map yet. I'll double check that, but I think I'm correct. Yeah, this needs the red key. Is it even the... I think it's the exit though. Alright, let's see. Let's find out where it is. I would like to beat this map. There we go. Why not? Let's just pick up the partial invis now. Before we face... before we go into a room with like 4 masterminds. I'm honestly getting a bit lost now. That's what happens when you play non-linear maps. You're fumbling for the red key or wandering about the place. Could be in one of these initial mazes. Well, there's only one. What does that even say? MVP? MUP? Mud? Oh, it's Mud. Yeah, the Mud series. Right, it could be in one of these rooms. Right. No, that just takes us back out. What about here? There's your random megasphere. Alright. I have to say it. This room is pretty shovelly. This room has 2 soul spheres and a megasphere. That is quite maximum. Disappointingly, no red key either. We haven't been in here yet though. Ah, just ammo. As if we needed any more. Oh, hang on. Okay, there's your random secret. Do you see what I mean? How are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? Wow. And here's another thing. I bet you that the red key is in one of these secrets. That is another real bad habit that mappers had from back then. They would they would basically like secret lock you out of the red key. Not good stuff, but I don't know. I'm so close. Let's see. I'll maybe cut to when I eventually find the red key, guys. Hang on. Right, guys. Thanks to my keen eye for detail and my absolute mastery at finding secrets, I have actually found the secret to find the red key. I used IDDT. I IDDT'd, guys. This is just so stupid. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I told you so. The red key was secret locked. How about that, guys? That is... I think that's easily like the biggest mapping sin that that mappers committed again and again back in the first maybe 2 years of Doom's life cycle. You have to be good at finding them secrets, boy. Just press E on everything and you've beat the level. Oh well, we live and learn, and we're better off for learning from our mistakes. Scrolling flesh texture. Kind of a fan of that, like that. And that's the end of the map. Absolutely no way of telling, but without, I don't know, without looking at the map again. But you know what? The combat was fun, and depending on which route you take, you might have a hard time if you don't bump into that room with all the ammo, mega spheres and soul spheres. There we go. That's a 1994 map for you. Mud First by, I think it was Dave Swift. I might have butchered that, but I think it was Dave Swift. Alright guys, so over to the checklist. Alright guys, so over to the checklist, and that was a nice palette cleanser. Like, everything about that WAD was as vanilla as it gets. The source port, the gameplay was as classic as it gets too. Like, I don't think you can get any more classic than that. That was, yeah, like before that map, we played some jank. Like we had Meme.wad, which was just like an kind of seemingly unfinished jump map. Then ASV, like that was more of a meme than Meme.wad was. It was just basically a 2-minute jump scare. I'm not going to put either of those prior WADs onto that like index because, well, the first one didn't have a verified mapper, but like, I just don't think it was very good. It wasn't even finished, so yeah, I'm not even updating the list with that one. I might just consider that unplayable. There you go, though. I'm going to finish it on that one. For the next episode, we will kick it off with a playable map for sure. You might have seen it already in the spreadsheet. So that's coming up next, guys. But we're going to finish it there, guys. Hope you had fun watching that, and I'll see you again on the Lost Archives.